Hey, I'm Michael, and I'm the founder of Bobyard. We build construction autopilots. Our first product uses AI to automate construction takeoffs, which makes cost estimates 10 times faster with none of the mistakes. Let me introduce you to Ethan. He's a residential contractor in the Bay Area with a small team that brings in $10 to $15 million a year. Contractors like Ethan are incredibly busy, usually managing between 7 to 9 concurrent projects. They work long hours on site 6 days a week. They are forced to piece together time, nights and weekends, to estimate for new projects. The most important step in an estimate is the takeoff. This is the process of measuring and counting everything in a set of plans to create the bill of quantities and the scope of work. Existing tooling is difficult to use, old, and definitely not meant for low-tech, old-school residential contractors. Because of this, 30 to 40% of residential contractors take off manually with rulers, highlighters, and spreadsheets. Contractors need to do a takeoff for every bid, and each takeoff can take up to 50 hours of work. Mistakes are easy to make, leading to frustrated clients. The result? Ethan is missing out on $200,000 to $500,000 worth of sales every month. This is one of the largest pain points of every contractor. But Bobyard can solve all of these problems by automating the entire takeoff process. Contractors can now bid on more projects with way faster turnaround times while eliminating mistakes. To do this, we first built a very intuitive pre-construction software tool that old-school contractors would actually find useful. Now, whenever a takeoff is done on our platform, that can be used as training data. We've been building models for the past month and already have 10 to 15% of the construction trades we need. Contractors simply get the measurements they need drawn for them automatically. This is dozens of hours of work across several days, reduced to an instant. From the takeoff measurements that our vision models draw, we can generate that bill of quantities. Then, by training language models, we can write the corresponding scope of work. Finally, with a database of material costs, we can price that project, allowing contractors to bid on more projects and win more jobs. Now, contractors are notoriously difficult to reach, but our product really gets their attention. In the past 3 months, my cold calls and cold emails have led to over 250 conversations, which then led to over 80 contractors being registered and over 100 projects. This industry is special in that home builders like Ethan have an average revenue of $13 million a year. So we had a contractor who was so excited about our product that after our first initial meeting, he sent us an email saying he'll be willing to purchase our product for $30,000 to $50,000 a year. If we converted our 80 contractors to $30K a year, that would already be $2.4 million in ARR. So for the past month, I've been talking to these contractors about an LOI for our product, and I've already closed 5, with each contractor willing to pay $50,000 to $100,000 a year for our product. This space is huge. There are about 400,000 home builders and another 600,000 remodelers in the US. 50K for home builders and 30K for remodelers makes for a $38 billion market. This doesn't even include subcontractors or any of the commercial contractors. Now, construction's always been a space that's been slow to adopt new technologies, but with AI developments, we can jump from a co-pilot to an autopilot. Our product is not just a tool to help contractors take off faster. We do the entire thing for them. I'm Michael, the founder, and I'm a Stanford CS and AI dropout pursuing this full time. I also have amazing advisors. Nelson's a Stanford real estate professor, and Jack is the associate VP of buildings and real estate at Stanford. Now, you might ask, why am I the right person to build this company? Well, I've always loved all things construction. I'm talking toy tractors and dressing up as Bob the Builder on Halloween. But 5 years ago, my family's nightmare renovation project went 30% over budget because of exactly what I'm talking about today, mistakes in the estimate. And so I was frustrated, and I wanted to get to the bottom of things, and so I took real estate and contractor classes, and it was through this process that I realized the huge opportunity of disrupting takeoffs. We'll have version 1 in contractors' hands in the next 6 to 8 months, and aim to close at least 5 to 10 accounts, bringing us to $500,000 in ARR. We see takeoffs as the necessary first step to creating value everywhere else in the construction lifecycle. So if you're interested in joining us and building autopilots for one of the largest industries in the world, let's chat. Thank you.